Evan Hollier, 25, from Commerce. What are you doing here, buddy?
You don't mind, do you, kid?
Mind what? Who you calling?
Hey, this is Detective Marchetti from Hollenbeck. No, not... Yes, Marchetti. That guy. Send up the evidence from 38020 when it's checked in, please. No, thank you. You have a good day as well. Say hello to your mom for me.
Peters?
What a putz. So, Evan, here's the bad news. Our divers, they found the backpack. From the car, we have it. Like in downstairs have it. We've got everything we need. We've got you all by the balls. And cunt, I guess.
What my partner is trying to say is that we've got a pretty good idea about what happened. Help us fill in the blanks and we'll make sure you get some leniency. You're gonna need it with these charges. Hey Dee, what's Evan got going for him?
Well, let's see what he's won, shall we? Grand Theft Auto, 5 years. Kidnapping, 20 years. Conspiracy extortion, 25 years. Ouch. But wait, there's more. Here's the kicker.
Murder. Why don't we start with that one?
You don't know shit.
Ready?
1 second. I haven't had a frickin' smoke in 10 days. I'm not about to give up caffeine too. Frickin' beat cops never refill the damn water.
Don't know how you drink that crap. Coffee here tastes like burnt toast.
You can't beat free.
Ready, sunshine?
Yeah. So where do you have the other two?
Pulled the uniforms to stash them in room B. They look pretty shaken up, especially the girl.
Seems understandable considering their Porsche's at the bottom of Paradise Cove.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the car. I saw the look in her eye when we took her brother out of the room. She's afraid of him. Something happened in the car before it went off the cliff.
Crime scene guys find anything?
Yeah, I got the report from my office. Male victim, 54 with 2 slugs in his lungs. EMT unsuccessful, died en route. The casing suggests 9 mil, probably a P938 or similar.
Poor bastard. Probably shot by his own gun. What about the safe?
Lots of prints all over that, but they're pretty sure they're gonna match our Vicks.
They're not gonna run him
Doesn't
against us?
matter. Safe needs voice and retina scan.
So he opened it for them.
Yep.
Probably at gunpoint.
I mean, how else are you gonna get daddy to give your boyfriend $20,000?
True.
Is it better?
Warmer. I'm so cold.
Assholes didn't even leave us a blanket.
Why'd they take Evan, you think?
I don't know. Babe, do you still have the thumb drive? And keep that away from the cops. If they know we have it.
They'll actually help us. We can just tell them what happened. It wasn't our fault. It wasn't Evan's fault. The files on the drive explain why we did what we did.
Yeah. The money's yours. The drive will prove that.
No. My father's dead. They'll just think we killed him to steal the money.
You just have to be careful. Smell it in your hands.
Gunpowder?
Well, that's why we're here. Tell us what happened.
I'm not saying another word until I see my lawyer.
Kid.
Yeah?
Whatever. Fine. What's your lawyer's number? I'll get him on the line for you. Better yet. Here, call him yourself.
It's locked, you idiot.
Oh, sorry. Here. What's your shark's number? I'll put it in for you.
it's a 3323. 4. Sorry, the area code is, it's 2.
Oh, do you not have one on retainer like the rest of the Malibu Country Club crowd? Don't worry, Evan. We'll get you hooked up with one of our distinguished public defenders. Each one graduated top of their class.
Fuck off.
At least that's what they babble on about when I tell them what a big fucking waste of taxpayer money they are.
Yeah, top of the class at their community college, maybe. One of the massive young ones. Perkins, remember him?
Yeah? You jump on that legal debt?
Couldn't stomach his breath. And they make shit, $50,000 a year.
Woo! Did you hear that, Evan? You're gonna be in great hands. Here, let me get you Perkins' number.
But in the meantime, why don't you tell us a little bit about your car mates? Where were you three going with $20,000 cash in your dad's car?
Thirsty?
Come on, Evan. Help us help you. The sooner we figure out what happened, that it was an accident, the better it is for everyone.
Where are they?
Who? Your sister? Behind that wall.
Can they see me?
Do you want to see them?
Yeah, of course he does. We'll get you back together just as soon as you answer some questions.
Garcia.
You tag it already?
No, I brought it straight to you.
Thanks.
Make sure evidence gets this, or it's my ass.
Yeah. Recognize this? No? Nothing? Okay, well,
That's mine. That money is mine.
okay. Where were you taking it?
We were.
No, wait. It doesn't matter where we were taking it. That's our money. We can go wherever we want.
Yeah, you're right. It's her money. But the question is why you need 3 people to pick up something that belongs to you. She's free to put it on a leash and take it for a walk if she wants. But you guys didn't do that, Caleb. You took her father's car and somehow drove it off a cliff in Malibu. And when your bag of money is found in a wreck at the bottom of the ocean, the police are kind of obligated to ask you how it got there. Especially considering, Rachel, your father was found at his home with 2 bullets in his chest. So here's my dilemma. Maybe you guys can help me out. I have to charge someone with homicide. There's a body. That's just how it goes. 3 suspects who all fled the scene of the crime. One of you fired the gun.
Okay.
But the way it works is the first one of you to come forward and tell me who did it is going to have it a lot easier. You 2 ever see The Wire?
You want us to turn on Evan?
If he was the one that fired the gun, then yes.
That's why you took my brother? To separate us? You think that him being in the same room was the only thing keeping us from throwing him under the bus? Fuck you. Fuck your leniency.
It's a cliche, but you haven't thought this through. Did the EMTs check you out of the crash?
They just looked us up and down, that's it.
Come with me.
Where are you taking her?
Calm down, Romeo. It's just the infirmary. Make sure she didn't get hurt when she was in the water.
Well, I'll come too.
Stay. I'll be back for you. Come on. I'm sorry, by the way.
About what? About you wanting me to betray my brother?
No, that part needs to happen. I meant sorry about your father.
Fuck him.
You don't miss him? Doesn't matter what he did or didn't do. He's your father. Losing a parent is a horrible thing for anyone to experience.
The full cops about this existential bullshit? How do you know I didn't kill him?
Did you? You didn't kill him. I knew that the first time I looked into your eyes. You don't have it.
Of what? The balls? Because I'm a woman?
You don't have the resolve. I've seen killers before. Gangbangers who have done drive-bys, criminals who shoot a convenience store clerk on their way out with only $500. You don't come across to me as the type of girl who doesn't think things through. In fact, I think you're the one who probably got everyone in the car and out of the house. That's just panic. Not the type of getaway plan someone who planned to murder her own father would cook up. Am I wrong? Maybe I am. Maybe you are a cold-blooded killer who would shoot her father twice in the chest and not shed a tear. I'll be honest with you, I've never done it. Hey, what's it like? What does it feel like to point a gun at another human being, knowing that just that little tug will end their life right before your eyes? Can you imagine the strength you need to do that? It changes you forever. I know beat cops who've been doing this for 25 years never pulled out their weapon. Cops leave the force all the time after a fatal shooting, even if it was completely justified. I've seen them, look them in the eye. Under all that pain and regret, you see the resolve. You, on the other hand, I see nothing but fear and doubt. I'll be back to pick you up after you're done.
It was me. I killed him.
I believe you. But, did you shoot him? It was you, wasn't it?
How's Rachel?
Her father just died. Other than that, she's fine.
You don't know what happened.
Then tell me.
It was supposed to be quick. We just wanted to get the money and leave.
From her dad?
Not from him. Well, kind of. He was keeping it for us, but it wasn't his. It was her money. We just wanted what was ours. I didn't know Evan would be there.
Okay, so you're making a what? A withdrawal?
Evan wanted to know what was going on. He came in asking all these questions, so I told him. I told him it was none of his business, that this was between me, Rachel, and Paul. And he wouldn't let it go. He just wouldn't let it go.
How long have they been dating?
I don't know. A few years?
How are they? As a couple? They solid?
Yeah, solid. Like steel.
No cheating? No fights? I bet they're the kind of couple that hold hands on the bus. Finish each other's sentences? Make you wanna throw up in your mouth a little bit?
Yeah. Fuck, why do you care, man? Your questions, you done?
I'm just looking at your situation, Evan. We have all three of you here up on murder charges. The DA is going to pin this on one of you. So, I've got to ask, who do you think your sister loved?
We didn't kill him! My gosh, you're a piece of shit, just a giant steaming pile. I told you it was an accident! How stupid do you have to be, man?
Right. He was handing the gun to Caleb when it dropped on the floor and discharged into his chest. Not once, but twice. You think that bullshit is gonna fly with the jury? Kid, you better get more creative than that. Fine, let's go with that story. Then why did you guys run?
We weren't running.
Why didn't you just call the police? Seems like the logical thing to do, right? Why not just explain to the authorities what happened? Not take a bag full of fucking cash to Tijuana on a road trip. What? Heading to spring break? Titty bars and meth clubs? Was that the agenda?
That's not what happened. That's not what fucking happened.
You certainly don't seem to be showing a lot of remorse for a kid who just saw his father shot right in front of him. How was that relationship? Problems with Daddy? Did he beat you? Beat sister? Is that why you killed him?
I didn't shoot him!
Then one of them did! Who are you protecting, Evan? Look, I get it. It's noble what you're doing. She's your sister, he's her boyfriend. Loyalty. But you better start thinking about yourself. If they finger you as the one who pulled the trigger, that's it. You're going away for murder. Maybe the death penalty.
The fuck?
Is that worth it? To take that chance? When push comes to shove, who do you think the loving couple's gonna pick? The loving couple? Or you? The third wheel. The dipshit little brother.
You think that's gonna work? You think I'm gonna buy any of your bullshit? You don't know anything about us. About me and Cal, me and Rach, because if you did, you know that this isn't gonna get you anywhere.
Kid, you're hopeless.
He's my best friend.
But he's not Rachel, is he?
You don't understand, we literally grew up together. Met in the 5th grade, been best friends ever since. We played on the same basketball team all through high school. He passes me the ball, and I drain the 3. That's us. We never had any secrets. I mean, even when I started liking Rachel, I asked him first, are you okay with it? I thought he would say no. He was so protective of her. Which is strange since she's the older one.
Is that what happened? He got protective? Attacked you? Attacked Mr. Hollier?
He came in and saw us talking. I think he must have been listening in the other room because he was moving so fast. I mean, he was on him before I even turned around.
On who?
I don't think he was ever going to give us the money.
Mr. Hollier? What happened, Caleb? Did Evan attack him?
I think he saved us.
I told her we needed a blood sample to rule out DUI.
And?
Clean.
Find anything else in there?
Nothing too unusual. Her white blood count's a little high. Probably get a cold in a couple days. She's on the pill, but seemed to have missed a few doses.
How do you know that?
I'm a doctor. We know everything. It's actually her gonadotropin levels are lower than normal, but not at the baseline for someone on contraception.
You guys scare me sometimes, you know that? Can I see you for a second?
Sure. I need a friggin' smoke. This punk is tougher than I thought. Docs find anything?
Maybe.
What's that supposed to mean?
There's something we can use.
Good, because Shedhead here doesn't seem to sweat.
Yeah.
So what's the play?
Take him to the pisser in 5 minutes. We might be able to get something going.
All right, I'm going back in.
You lightheaded?
No, I'm fine.
Want something to eat? You might not be hungry, but you should eat. For the baby's sake.
What baby?
that baby? The doc found out when she ran your blood test. Oh my god. You didn't know? This is awkward. I just didn't want you to faint or anything. Low blood sugar and all. My sister used to have those spells every time she was pregnant. She needed to snack constantly. You sure you don't want anything, hon?
I'm pregnant?
You can't afford to be selfish anymore, Rachel.
Caleb?
Holy shit, Evan?
Is Rachel here? Where is she?
Yeah, she's in the men's room. Cops took him somewhere. Said something about the infirmary. Do a checkup.
But she's okay.
Yeah, a bit shaken up and damp, but she's alright. Where the view hold up at?
Some asshole Asian cop got me in an interrogation room down the hall.
Us too.
Look, we need to get our story straight. Okay, something that they'll buy. If the three of us match, I think they'll have to let us go.
I tried telling your sister that, but she's still thinking about coming clean. Okay, in her mind, this is all just a mistake, and as long as we tell them exactly what happened, they'll understand.
No. They're cops. They don't care about our reasons. They just see a dead body and three people with probable cause who ran from the scene. Alright, she can't talk. You have to get her to stop.
Man, you know your sis. Okay, if she thinks her way is the right way, no one's gonna stop her. Okay, not you, and not me. Remember that time I went to K-Town? All you can eat is Sonia?
I shared you with the cashier for 20 minutes. Yeah, I remember. That lady was not happy with us.
I mean, what'd you expect? Rachel sat down at a Korean barbecue buffet and thought that she could just order a vegetarian platter.
See, I knew we were gonna get charged for 3 people. Hell, they don't even see singles in those places. You gotta come to party 2 or more, right?
Remember how she swore you didn't have to pay as long as you didn't eat any of them? I was like, how are they gonna tell you? Think there's just gonna be like a waiter standing over your table watching you eat the whole time?
But they in that brisket.
And the couch on.
That was the bomb. Choice cuts, man.
When was the last time we went to them?
5-6 months ago. Did they ask you about who fired the gun?
Not so many words.
Well, what do you mean, what'd they say?
They just wanted to know what happened before your dad got shot. And I told them I didn't expect you to be there.
Okay, and?
And that everything was going fine. And then you jumped in.
Jumped in?
Yeah, you were probably listening from the bathroom, you heard everything, you thought we were in danger, and so you stepped up to grab the gun.
I never touched the gun, man. Don't say that.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. When he was pulling it out of the safe, you reached for it.
No, I grabbed his hand to keep him from pointing it at you.
Whatever, man. Okay, you thought we were in danger, and you tried to protect us. Okay, I told them that.
Yeah, but now they're gonna think I shot him. And once they look through my Facebook post, they're gonna think I did it because I hate him.
They're not gonna convict you from a Facebook post, man. Stop being paranoid.
Can't help it, I got that cop talking in my ear nonstop about life sentences and no parole. They're gonna pin this on one of us. It's just a matter of who.
Stop thinking like that. Okay, that's just what they want to get us turning on each other. That cop said he was going to pin it on you if you didn't tell him who did it.
Pretty much, yeah. He's trying to get me to say that one of you shot him, and if I didn't, he'd make sure that I'd be going down for it.
What if you did?
Did what?
Cop to it. Okay, hear me out. Look, this is bad. For all of us. Like you said, one of us is going down. But if you confess, Rachel and I will back you up. Make sure they know it was like self-defense or something. Okay, you can't get murdered if it's self-defense.
You want me to say I did it?
No, I'm just saying it's something we should think about. Okay, if like you said, there's no other way out, there's no point in all 3 of us.
Yeah, going down if I take the blame.
doesn't it make sense?
Okay, what's to say that the jury even finds for self-defense? There's no guarantee that it'll get off even with your testimony.
Yeah, there's always a chance.
Why me? Why do you want me to confess? Anyone of you can do it.
I mean, like you said, they already suspect you. And after what I told them, it'd be a lot more convincing coming from you.
Whatever, man.
Just think about it.
That was nice to see.
Yeah,
You think they're talking about you?
they're family.
You part of that?
She's all I have. She's my everything.
It's not what I asked. He's her brother.
So,
You're not.
I'm going to do it.
Do what?
It's the only way. The disc will prove our story.
You're gonna tell them? That's crazy.
If I go and confess, when they hear our story, they'll understand what happened. It wasn't murder. They'll go easy on me. Us. They're going to offer a deal. And I'm going to take it.
What? A deal? What deal? Okay, all that thing proves is that the money is yours. Everything else is circumstantial. Dad is still dead.
You told me to take it. You said that it would help.
I know. But all that shows is that he was broke. I knew the stress he was under because I lived with him. I saw him every day. The phone calls from the banks. I knew he wasn't gonna let you guys leave with the money. That's why I went for the gun. But nothing on that is gonna make the cops believe that he would try to kill us.
It's alright. He's gone now. We're safe.
We're in a police holding cell, sis. About to get charged for murder.
I'm working on that.
Anything interesting?
They're just talking. You know, we got mics in there, so they're doing it real soft.
Not soft enough. Those Omni mics could pick up a pin drop.
Those are financials? So Daddy was a real estate developer.
Yeah. Pretty big one, too, in the 80s. Built a couple towers on Wilshire.
Looks like Mr. Hollier ran into some liquidity problems. This holding company filed for Chapter 11 6 months ago. Look at this. See the mortgage statement?
4 months behind.
They're foreclosing on him.
You think they know?
Neighbor said the kid returned home about a year ago after finishing college.
Doesn't mean he knows.
Wouldn't you, though? I've seen this kind before. They wear their money problems all over their face. When the cash is flowing in, he's throwing it around like the best of them. But when things get tight, they get surly real fast. Would explain the lack of remorse.
Maybe. But just because your dad's an asshole doesn't mean you shoot him. I think there's something else we're missing.
Maybe. How much time we got left?
About 15.
All right. I'll go check with the crime scene guys, see if they came up with anything new.
All we need is something to narrow it down. Take one of them out of the running. With the three of them, they can just keep talking in circles.
All right. I'm on it.
Caleb?
Who are you?
Dennis Ural. Your father sent me.
What did he tell you?
Enough. Where are the other two?
I don't know. Cops took him somewhere.
Do they have representation?
No. Does it matter? You're getting us out of here, aren't you?
I'm your lawyer, not theirs. My instructions were to do whatever I can to get the charges dropped against you.
Yeah, but wouldn't that get the charges dropped against Rach and Ev, too?
No. Look, I just got off the phone with the DA's office. They're going to charge all three of you with murder one.
Murder one.
That's punishable by the death penalty.
I know what murder one is. How the fuck? It was self-defense!
Look, it doesn't matter what they charge you with. These kinds of cases always get pled down. You say it was self-defense. If you have proof, we can maybe pressure the prosecutor to lower it to involuntary manslaughter. But you have to have something to trade. Some kind of leverage. You following me? The good news is, there's three of you and only one gun. No jury's gonna convict three people of one shooting. They're just throwing that out there to scare you.
Well, it's working.
That's why they do it. Here's what's gonna happen next. The police are gonna try to get one of you to confess or turn on the other two.
They already did that.
What did they say?
They basically told us to rat each other out.
That's interesting. And you didn't. What did they offer?
Nothing. Rachel shut them down before they got to that part.
The next time you're alone with the police, ask them.
You mean what I would get if I snitched?
Yes.
Are you serious? Why?
Because you can't deal unless you know what the other side is offering. The only way you're walking out of this police station without cuffs on is if the charges for you are dropped.
And the only way that happens is if I tell them who did it. You're literally telling me to betray my friends.
I'm giving you legal advice. You understand you're facing real jeopardy here. Even if you don't get the death penalty, you're still looking at 25 years to life in prison. You'll never see the outside of the jail cell ever again. If I were their lawyer, I would tell them the same thing. The biggest mistake you can make now is to think that you're in this together. You're not. You're alone. Look around. You're the only one in here.
Rachel. She's gonna come back.
Your girlfriend, right? And the other one is her brother. How long have you two been dating? A year? 2?
5!
Okay. 5 years. And he's been her kid brother for all his life. You really want to bet 5 years against 25? Or life? What makes you think the two of them aren't talking to the police right now?
They won't do that. I know they won't.
You sure? Do you want my help? Then let's get started. Tell me what happened. Slowly.
Time's up! Let's go!
Where are we going?
We need the room. Just come with me.
Hey, are you gonna feed us? I've been eating since noon.
I'll get you some crackers. Now get a move on. Huh. Light must be out. Why don't you guys hang in here for a bit? I'll go get maintenance.
In here? Are you serious?
We're in a police station. There are no monsters in here. Now get in. I'll be back in a minute.
Hey, what about my crackers? Bitch.
Evan?
Hey, oh, over here there's a window.
Ow. Fall the wall. I can't see the wall.
Here, just chill out.
something else.
Sorry, Shane. And then she shot him.
You never attacked him.
No, I just wanted to break him up.
Who is that? Do you know him?
No,
Can they hear us?
I don't think so.
And that's all the contact you had with the deceased.
Yeah. As soon as he let us go, we grabbed Evan and took off.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but from what you just told me, the only two people that were in direct conflict with Mr. Hollier are his son and daughter. You were an innocent bystander who tried to break up a fight and then got dragged in. Is that right?
I mean, I was there.
But you didn't start the fight. And you didn't pull the trigger.
Yeah. I guess.
Okay. Go tell the police.
Tell them what?
What you just told me.
But that...
Remember what I said earlier. Caleb, this isn't on you. This whole thing, it's between them and their family. Tell the truth and let the two of them handle it. You cut a deal, I can get you out of here today. Think about it.
Okay.
You'll do it?
Yeah.
Evan? Evan!
Get off of me! I knew it was somebody's car! What the hell, man?
He heard you, pal.
All right, that's enough. You too, young lady.
Officer, can you call the detectives back? I believe my client's ready to talk.
Oh, there you guys are. Couldn't seem to find the electrical guy, then got sidetracked. What have you two been up to?
This one here attacked the boyfriend. Had to be restrained by the lawyer of all people.
Let go of me.
These lawyers want you guys back. Say the kid's ready to talk.
Wow. Looks like it's my lucky day. Open and shut case.
Take me with you.
I don't think that's allowed.
Just sit me behind the glass. I won't make a sound. If you take me with you, I'll tell you everything you need to know.
Honey, I'm pretty sure your boyfriend's about to do that anyway.
But he doesn't have this. It's encrypted. I'm the only one with the passcode.
What's on there?
Information that proves everything I'm about to tell you.
Okay. You want to play smart? Fine. First, hand that over. You're the only one with the passcode, remember? Alrighty then. After you.
Go.
You know how much I love to keep lawyers waiting when they're not billing me.
I'm fucked, aren't I? How fucked am I?
On a scale of 1 to 10?
What is that? 1 to 100?
I'd say you're somewhere around 90. There's a chance, but you're gonna have to start making the right choices now.
I can't believe you turned on us.
It's a smart move.
It's gotta be the lawyer. He must have got to him. Caleb wouldn't have done this on his own.
Maybe it was the lawyer, or maybe he's doing it to protect his family.
Family? What family? His dad? Why would he be involved?
Not his parents. His new family. Becoming a father, it changes people. I've seen it happen. Friends, acquaintances, they just don't matter much anymore. He's gonna do what's best for his baby and its mother. You didn't know? Rachel's pregnant.
Direct. Detective, name is Ural. I'm representing Mr. Green.
Detective Marchetti. So I hear we're gonna have a conversation.
Yes, but before we get to that, we need some assurances.
Of course. Like what?
That Mr. Green, once he has provided you with the full account of the events as he best recollects, will immediately be granted immunity from criminal prosecution. Furthermore, any and all testimony given today shall remain sealed in the case records until the day of the trial.
Not up to me. And why?
You said you wouldn't.
I think it's a small concession, and personally knowing the DA, I'm sure she'll go for it. My client's testimony will make the case.
So he's going to talk about everything?
If we can work out the terms, yes.
About the safe, the money, the car, and the shooting. Okay. I'm gonna see what I can do. I'll make a few calls.
Thank you.
You're pregnant? Are you?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh my gosh.
We ran out last month.
We're facing life. Life in prison, and you just stand there. What are you gonna do? Give a plan for any of this?
Stop. Just stop it.
We have to figure something out. Did Caleb already sign the deal?
No, they're waiting for the lawyers.
But he's gonna do it. He's gonna tell them? I can't believe it.
He's going to get the immunity. It's too high profile. The mayor's office is leaning on the AG's office to push it through. Whose name is he going to say? Will it be the truth?
Do you even care? If I told you what happened, would you believe me? That we didn't mean to shoot him. Or slapping cuffs on people, the only thing you assholes care about. Keep scaring kids until I give you a confession.
Believe you? Sure. Okay, I believe you. If you have the proof to back it up. Or if I didn't think you had an ulterior motive, or were trying to pass the blame on someone else. But all you three have done is lie and evade. Am I going to listen to what Caleb has to say? Of course. I will listen to every bullshit story you three have to sell. I'm just waiting for the one that convinces me it's the truth.
Okay. DA says she'll do the deal. Excellent. We're gonna get him in front of a camera. But in the meantime, for my own curiosity, who shot the old man?
She can't come in here. Come on. Is this room not secure?
Watch me!
Is this room not secure?
He's my brother! Caleb, I'm pregnant!
Oh, shit.
What the hell were you thinking? I told you to watch. Why are you holding on to her? Hey, back up! Back the fuck up!
That's enough! Sit! Go back in the room and sit down! You go get a coffee! Everybody move! You okay?
Fuck this shit. You're on your own.
How did they know? How did they know you're pregnant?
The infirmary. They ran a blood test to see if I was over the limit or not.
That's all it takes.
That's all I could think of.
Why would a blood alcohol level test?
It might, if the test checked for hormones.
That doesn't make sense. Those are two completely different tests.
Shut up. Who cares? Does it matter I'm taking the rap for this?
What are you talking about? The hell you are. We're in this together. If anything...
Reach. Cal, you know I'm right. Okay, you're pregnant and you're about to be a father. I can't. Won't let either of you go to jail. It should be me.
You think you're being noble right now? You're nothing but a selfish brat.
Why am I the selfish one? You were about to confess earlier. Okay, let me do this. I'm the logical choice.
It's perfect.
What? What?
Hear me out. The lawyer, Ural, he told me the cops have already ruled Evan out. That's why I wanted to turn you in. The only ones that can charge is me and Rachel.
So?
Evan, if you confess, actually confess, and we both say you did it, they can't make it stick on any one of us. They'll have to let us go once the 24 hours are up.
Wait, are you sure? What if they take his confession and lock him up? They'll lock him up for life.
No. They said we only had evidence linking you or me to the shooting. That's it. We're the only ones that can file on.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do it.
Well, for this to work, we all have to do it. We have to look like we're beaten, like we're coming clean because we have no other choice. Agreed?
Agreed.
Okay.
Coles, Jameson, Davis, Murphy, Green.
Caleb Green?
Yeah.
That's my client. Is that his file? Can I see it?
I don't think you're supposed to do that.
I'm his lawyer. You're required to give me reasonable access to all testimony and documents you've taken from him outside of my presence. Where did they take them?
You guys get that out of your system? Ready to talk? Fine. We'll just get tech to pull this and add assaulting a police officer to your list.
Hey, I'm sorry, man.
Sir.
I'm sorry, sir.
This is a signed document from the State Attorney General. The first one that talks gets to put their name on it. You receive consideration for aiding a police investigation and have the pending charges reduced to just trespassing and negligent homicide. Wow. This is a sweetheart deal. You'll also be eligible for parole.
Anyone?
We have a winner.
It was me, I shot him.
What are you doing?
I've hated him for a long time. Just check my feed. There's at least a post a week about how he's making me miserable. I took the gun from the safe when we were pulling the money, and then when he came to confront us, I fired. And then I convinced them to steal the car and take off. I wasn't gonna let him stop me from living my life anymore.
So we're clear. You're admitting to the murder of your father, Rupert Hollier.
Yes, I am.
You realize the deal on paper is for telling us who committed the crime. Your confession doesn't apply here. You're going to go to jail, Evan.
I'm not stupid.
So that's it? The two of you are just gonna sit there and let Evan here take the rap for this?
Fuck you.
The newlyweds ride off into the sunset while Evan here gets thrown in the trash.
What do you want us to say? He did it. Evan shot him. You want us to tell you the truth? This is it. We're telling you. Who was Evan?
Is that true, Rachel? Was Evan the one that pulled the trigger?
Yes.
Okay. Excuse us for a moment.
You three are a piece of work.
Wait!
What?
Hold on!
They screwed us. That's it. We're fucked. We gotta let it go. We got nothing.
Something's not right here.
We've got 4 hours and change. We're fucked.
They must know about the residue. They know we don't have the evidence to charge Evan.
Yeah, like I said, fucked.
Not necessarily. We do what they want, we charge Evan.
With what? We've got nothing.
We charge him and see what happens. With his confession and both collaborating accounts, even without the evidence, we can make it stick.
It's Jaime. Isn't that it?
I'm just letting the case lead us to where it wants to go. Seems to me like we need to get back in there and do what we're paid to do.
What if the DA
The DA wants this finished as much as we do. Are you with me?
Yeah. Get up. Evan Hollier, I'm placing you under arrest for the murder of Rupert Hollier.
What are you guys doing?
Sit your ass down.
Where are you taking him?
He's a murderer. He's going to go to lockup. With a confession, it'll be a quick sentence. Premeditated murder, I'd say 50 years, give or take 5.
No, you can't. He didn't do it. You know he didn't do it. You know he didn't do it. I want my lawyer. Where is he? Fuck him. I don't need this. I'm the one. Your dad wanted to break us up, and I knew he was never going to leave us alone, and I just couldn't take it. So I did it. I shot him. Arrest me!
Shut up!
Come on, arrest me!
Calm your ass down. You're already under arrest.
Shut up! Shut up, you fucking... What are you fucking doing? You're gonna be a father. This is the guy? That's why you let you date him, he's a moron!
Oh, fuck you.
Let me do this. Here, do it. I confess, I shot my dad. I killed him. Arrest me.
It was me.
Here we go.
Are you sure about this?
Rachel, sit down.
It's gonna be fine, Ab.
No, I want to do this.
I fired the gun. The gunpowder should show up on my hands. There's your proof.
Gunpowder actually shows up on you and Caleb. We knew it couldn't have been Evan.
The code to the thumb drive is LMKK0775. The document shows that the money in the bag is mine from my grandfather's inheritance. He insisted in keeping it a safe for me until the day I got married. Because he didn't want to give it to me sooner. I want that money deposited into a savings account for our child. What do you think?
It's perfect.
Thank you.
For what? This is all my fault.
For saving my family. For being my family.
Rachel Hollier, I'm placing you under arrest for the murder of Rupert Hollier. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided for you. Do you understand the rights I have just read to you?
I understand. What's gonna happen to them?
Depends. Probably just probation. There's no theft here anymore. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
What the?
Rachel. What's happened?
I'm going to have to ask you to step away from the suspect.
Where are you taking her? Caleb?
Miss Hollier has just confessed to the shooting of Mr. Hollier at 1224 Colandincourt Avenue this afternoon. We're formally charging her with homicide, so please release her.
Which one of you did it? Which one of you fucking pigs would stoop so low?
Watch your mouth!
You let these kids think they're pregnant just to force a confession?
What?
I saw the lab report. Rachel's not pregnant. These cops made it up. Was it you?
Get out of the way. Get out of the way, or I'm arresting you for obstructing police duties.
Rach.
It felt nice. The thought of a baby. Our baby. I wasn't afraid.
It wasn't either.
Will you?
I'll be here. I shouldn't have pushed her. I pressured her into getting that money.
I know my sister, you can't force her into that kind of decision. She wanted a fresh start with you.
I was already thinking of baby names.
Just because she's not.
I know.
What'd you come up with?
Go with Liam.
For a girl?
Liam too, I guess.
You should definitely do that. Liam is
Yeah.
a wonderful, beautiful girl's
Awesome.
name.
Stop it! Daddy!
Hey! Let him go! Mr. Holly, you're behind all this, aren't you? You twisted my kids' minds. You turned them against me. I'm not gonna let you take this away. I'll have nothing. Nothing!